हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम कैसे हैं आप सब. So I just wanted to share with you the recent travel that we went to Georgia with my family, and this time it was Air Arabia, and this was my very first time to travel with Air Arabia. But to my surprise, to be honest, I really love the airline. I really love their seats, their timing, their on-time departure. Trust me, it was all like any other full-service airline. For me, like always have this perception, like okay, if it's a low-cost airline, yes, you don't expect things like what do you do in a normal full-service airline, but um, you get what you pay for. So arrived at the airport, everything was on time, checked in. We went to this lounge. I had this access with my credit card. So accessed the lounge at Terminal 1 in Abu Dhabi and waited there for the flight. Shortly after that, once we were waiting, they started with the boarding. Boarding was by the bridge on time, not even 1 minute of a delay. And to my surprise, when I arrived in the cabin, the seats were quite spacious. They were nicely clean, tidy. Everyone knew what they are doing. The cabin crew were super pleasant, really nice and helpful. Despite people were coming with a lot of bags and everything, um, they do have this very like strict enforcement when it comes to this baggage and the weight and everything. But still, it's the cultural differences in UAE, so they still let go with a few things. But yeah, be careful when you're bringing a big bag. So they already kind of you get to choose whatever you want. If you want to pre-book your meal, you can pre-book your meal. Don't expect people to come in the flight and serve you the food and everything. So you can pre-book everything and you can pay for the services whatever you want. So for me, it was a bit early morning flight, so none of us we really wanted to eat, so we did not book anything to eat. But yeah, we had some tea and some other snacks during the flight, which was quite handy because you don't want to eat, so there's no point of wasting food. And other guests or other people whoever had pre-requested or pre-ordered their meals, they were serving them accordingly. So there was no such an expectations of the people like who were bothering the cabin crew, bring me this, bring me that. A couple of people they were asking for a blanket, and they were really nice and polite, explaining them. And unfortunately, it's a low-cost airlines, and we do not really have a blanket for everyone on this boat, on this flight, which is understandable. If you purchase a ticket from any other full-service airline, it's gonna be probably double the price of what you get to pay on Air Arabia, which is quite cheap. So I took one from Abu Dhabi. The prices are slightly different if you take from Sharjah. I guess it's because the traffic is more in Sharjah and then less in Abu Dhabi. So it was quite cheaper when it comes to an Abu Dhabi price. Arrived there at Tbilisi like at least 20 minutes ahead of scheduled time. I was really pleasant. That was really nice. I will share with you the return experience as well. Clear the immigration, nice and smooth. I was using my own Pakistani passport with my family, all of us. So it was visa on arrival if you have a UAE residency, which was quite pleasant. The country itself is very nice. I will share in a separate vlog with all the places that you can go to, what hotel did we book, where did we go, and what are the things that we explored in Georgia. It was quite nice. So this was my return experience with Air Arabia again. We arrived at the airport. Check-in was quite smooth. One thing to highlight here is an attitude of the staff at Georgia, but that has nothing to do with an Air Arabia. But that's a ground staff. I mean, they are not really kind of welcoming, to be honest, including the immigration and the rest of the people at the airport specifically. As in the city center, they were all really nice, very pleasant. But the airport, they were quite rude. I mean, very stiff, straight faces. I travel everywhere in the world, and then that was quite shocking for me to see, because since they're having a lot of tourists, they need to be a bit more open, have a bit more smile, be and helpful. People are coming to your country to spend money, and of course, bring a tourism in your place and creating a jobs for you at the same time. This is from my perspective, obviously, but I don't know what they're thinking about. But overall attitude at the airport, I find it quite rude with them. So this was our plane that had to go back to Abu Dhabi. That arrived on time as well. We boarded. Everything was quite normal. Seats you can pre-select it. They give you an access 24 hours. So this time I decided to order something. We ordered this chicken biryani, and pleasantly they were uh, super hot and nice. And they give you with this yogurt and that you can enjoy during your flight. It was really delicious. Mild, spicy, not really. I had the kids with me, so they also enjoyed, and we got this Dunkin' from the airport, which we tried after the food, which was quite nice. So rested a bit after the service. They turned the lights on, and we rested a bit. Arrived back in Abu Dhabi about half an hour earlier. We'll share the next with you. Thank you.